Okay, had to hop off the treadmill for this. Is Grey's Anatomy about to break my heart by using Harvard Study of adult development without the context? Let's see.
The Great Depression, Harvard scientists started tracking students in hopes of discovering the key to a long and happy life. Wake up so early these days, wishing it's so sleep. They looked at participants' mental and physical health over 75 years. It is the longest study of happiness to date. 75 years, and all it did was confirm what we've known since the beginning of time. The most powerful predictor of health and happiness is the quality of our relationships. Strong relationships.
I'm so over this effing study. I get it. It's novel because it's a really long-running study, but it was of white men at Harvard. It's not about like adults or all human generally. No. White men at Harvard. This is from Harvard. This is Harvard's website. Like, I'm not making this up. Both groups were exclusively white, male, and based out of Boston. Again, full disclosure, it's expanded to include their wives and children, but still, the foundation of this study is white men in Boston. When interviewed about this study, are these things mentioned? Yes. Question in the Harvard Business Review. Now, as long running as this study is, it also has some limitations right there. It looks at a certain population. It is only Americans, US Americans. Answer, that's right. And only white people as well. Answer, and only white people. And at that time, not in terms of gender, because it was all men. It is amazing that we have a study that has been running for so long and looking at happiness and well-being. But like, what consistently blows my mind, what's so amazing to me, is that this study gets used all the time to talk about what we know about happiness in adults, and it like all goes back to white men. Sure, it's expanded to include their wives and children now, but like, how do we just like bypass the fact that this started as a study of Harvard white undergraduate men? That seems like such important context. And then you take a show like Grey's Anatomy that's like woke, and they don't even mention that. They're just going to use this as like, this is what we know about all relationships and happiness for all people. BS. Look up the study. Just look up the study. For the love of God, look up the study. And when you're sharing results from it, just mention the limitations. It's important for people to have the whole picture. This is one of the people who runs this center. And of course, the irony is the idea that if you want to study normal development, you choose all white males from Harvard. That is the irony. It continues to be the irony because of what people do with this. That should never not be mentioned when talking about this study. Grey's Anatomy, looking at you. If at some point in this episode they provide that extra helpful, handy dandy context, I will make another video and let you know. I don't think that context is coming. I can't believe that was the cold open for this. I just can't. Come on.